Hello everyone, welcome to Album Countdown. So this is a special episode for the album we're looking at today, because this year is the 50th anniversary of Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. This album was meant as a tribute to Syd Barrett, and I'll talk more about Syd later, so let's get started. At number 5, Welcome to the Machine. If there's one song on this album I don't like that much, it's this one. Because the sound really does not work for me. It's slow and distorted, which is a combination that doesn't work for me at all. The distorted sound makes sense given what it's about, but you slow it down and it kinda comes off as an ear rape. But even so, I still don't think it's that bad of a song. The lyrics are a brilliant jab at the music industry for chewing up stars and wannabes and just spitting them out. At number 4, Have a Cigar. This is another jab at the music industry, and in my opinion, a better one. The sound is much less distorted and more upbeat than Welcome to the Machine, which is fine with me. The lyrics tell a story about executives meeting with a band and promising fame and fortune, while jabbing at the fact that they care more about the money than the artists. Honestly, I'd listen to this one over Welcome to the Machine any day. Now we've reached the podium for this album. I know that was pretty short, but there's not many songs on this album, so nothing I can do about that. At number 3 and number 2, Shine On You Crazy Diamond. So this whole album, and in particular Shine On You Crazy Diamond, was meant as a tribute to former Pink Floyd frontman Syd Barrett, whose LSD use and erratic behavior led to his departure from the band in 1968. And I want to tell you a story that proves truth is stranger than fiction. On June 5th, 1975, while the band was recording Shine On, they saw someone in the studio they didn't recognize. About 45 minutes later, they realized that the man was none other than Syd Barrett, who had shaved his head and eyebrows and gained a ton of weight since his departure from the band. And when they realized who it was, they were deeply saddened and horrified. And I don't blame them. Syd left sometime later, and that was the last time David Gilmour, Rick Wright, or Nick Mason ever saw him alive. Roger Waters would cross paths with him one more time a few years later, but that was the last time the other three saw him alive. I pity them for that. Now as for the song itself, it's an interesting combination. There's a total of 9 parts, and they were split in half to bookend both sides of the album, which is why I'm combining number 3 and number 2 for this one. The first half is more soft rock, and the lyrics are not subtle at all about their subject, which of course is Syd Barrett himself. And there was also some jazz thrown in there, which was kind of surprising, but not unwelcome. The second half shifts more towards hard rock. And it continues the lyrical structure of verse, chorus, and then it goes into psychedelic and finally somber. Rather fitting given what happened to Syd. And finally, at number 1, Wish You Were Here. Yeah, you probably saw this coming, but what can I say? It really wasn't even a contest. It's tragic, it's sad, and it's oh so beautiful. No wonder David Gilmour and Rick Wright said that this was their favorite Pink Floyd album. And that's it for Wish You Were Here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if there's an album you want me to look at, let me know. And Syd Barrett, Rick Wright, rest in peace, guys. Till next time, this is the Countdown DJ, signing off.